Okay friends, welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to show you the includes method in JavaScript. So this inbuilt method in JavaScript is quite useful in the sense that you can call it on an array of elements to check to see if a certain value is in the array. So real world applications of this well, there's actually quite a few if you think about it. Imagine if a user is a big fan of Taylor Swift and they like Taylor Swift songs like Blank Space or Reputation, or whatever the case may be. If your Spotify or some music streaming service, you could check to see if a certain Taylor Swift song is in their playlist, one of their favorite playlists, and if it isn't, you could say maybe recommend it to the user. Alternatively, maybe you're a big shopping store and a user is going around your website and adding items. Maybe they add like cereal and milk and eggs and or bread, sorry. But maybe before they actually get to the checkout, you want to scan over what items they've added to their cart using the includes method, and the includes method will return true or false. And depending on what items are false you think the user might be interested in buying, you could have a pop-up like, are you sure you don't want to add this too? So for example, maybe they're buying Doritos and you could say, hey, do you want to buy some dip for the Doritos? Does that make sense? Okay. So there's some real world applications. I think for this tutorial we'll just go back to the DC universe. We'll create an array of heroes. We'll say let heroes be equal to, and we'll have Batman, Superman. We'll just do two more, Wonder Woman, and we'll do Aquaman. I can't spell. Awesome. Okay, great. So what you can do is you can check to see if an array contains a certain value using the dot includes method. So if I was to just console.logout, if I log out heroes but then use the dot includes method, I can check to see if it contains a certain value. So for example, if I check to see if this array contains Batman, well, this should evaluate to true, right? Because Batman is the first element in the array at index 0 there. So if I just go to the console and refresh, we get true. Okay, awesome. But maybe I want to check to see if Iron Man is in the array. So I could say heroes dot includes, and I want to pass in Iron Man. I'm not sure if Iron Man is all one word. It probably is. But this will evaluate to false because Iron Man is not in the array. So that's awesome. So that's the includes method in JavaScript. You don't have to log it out to the console as well. What you could do is you could do a check stored in a variable, and then basically whatever variable you have. So for example, I could say like we'll call it contains Robin be equal to heroes dot includes, and if I pass in Robin, so I'm not directly logging into the console, what I'm doing is I'm storing it in the variable contains Robin. So heroes, this array does not include Robin. I don't know why, it's very sad. But if I console.logout contains Robin, right, I'm going to get false again. Okay, so false. And we've learned now in this course that you can make decisions based on Boolean outcomes like true or false. So because that evaluates to false, what I could do is I could maybe, run an if statement. If it evaluates to false, have a pop-up, Robin is awesome, include him in your array. I don't know why, let's just do it. Let's do, okay, yeah, if contains Robin. So if that evaluates to false, you just want to alert out, Robin is awesome. Add him to your array now. Okay, so if I save and refresh, we get Robin is awesome. Add him to your array now. So I suppose what I'm trying to get at is that I just wanted to show you the includes method in JavaScript, but based on whether an array contains something, you can then go on and make a decision off of it. Okay, so maybe you suddenly get a job and you work for a big grocery store. All I can think of is Walmart or Amazon, and it's like hey, add eggs now. So that's something you could do. You could check to see if a user has eggs in their array, i.e. in their shopping cart. And if they don't, alert out, buy eggs now. So I wasn't going to do any, if statement in this tutorial, but I changed my mind as I went along. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Key takeaway from this tutorial: there is the existence of the includes method in JavaScript, and you can call that on an array to check to see if an array contains a certain value. Okay, that's awesome. I'll see you in the next one.